Hello, 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 this is Sadisteck, and I am back with round 2. We are against Brazil, who also has quite a bit of history playing in these games, from what I remember, and I won again. As you might remember, I won the roll again. As you might remember, I was playing Slivers, so I have to keep playing Slivers for the rest of the tournament. This is a fairly decent hand with a removal. I'm not sure what he was running, so I might need to keep on the guard, stay on guard. I decided to drop one drop Sliver here, and since I have Quicksilver, I'm going to drop this next turn. Alright, he's drawing. From what I've observed, there are at least 2 or 3 several color blue control decks that pretty much are basically designed to control anything that happens through counters and burn and other means, so that they can, just control the field and spend 25 minutes trying to make your opponent give up or luck out and win. I'm not always fond of those type of decks that simply control everything and whatnot. Alright, let's see. Last time he scryed 2. Let's see. He put a card on top and he put a card on bottom, so I'm guessing this is the card that was on top since he didn't drop a land yet. Which, if he's getting mana screwed, it's very good for me. Normally, in a normal game, it'd be annoying to have an opponent who's mana screwed. Not annoying, you just feel bad for him because it happens. So maybe he wasn't mana screwed because he dropped a Rav bounce land. So he might have had that the whole time. That might have been the plan, but now he has to discard. And he just discarded the land. Alright, I could do this, or I could do this. It's 2 damage either way. So let's go ahead and gain some life. I will drop it on my poisonous sliver because, well, it's always good. I don't want him to have another reason to target a pump sliver. So there we go. I gained 4 life actually, and he's at poisonous 3 with 12 life, or 3 poison counters. Alright, he lightning bolted the pump sliver. There's a small chance he's going to try drop a mountain and lightning bolt it again. No. So, nope, he just dropped that. Alright, so I am going to play my hand out. Muscle Sliver and Sinew Sliver. So there goes 4 more to him, and I gain 4 more life, and he gets another poison counter. And I'm tapped out, so my F8 is going to just pass priority each time. So my deck's coming along a little fast, which is, well, a little bit faster than his assumes, but with the blue multicolored decks, it really could change fast. Alright, he's got 3 mana. Alright, he dropped that, so it's going to be easy. I'm going to pick up this win because I'm going to journey that guy and simply beat in for exactly 8. Unless he draws, without having open mana, I don't see anything he can draw that can gain him life or protect this creature. So I'm going to first drop this just to be an ass, and now drop this. And by be an ass, I simply mean, if it wasn't the winning turn, it wouldn't have made a difference. It would have been the good play. So draw a card, and let's get to sideboarding. So it looks like it's a slow-ish deck. Alright, exit that. Let's see, what do I have to sideboard? I'm sure Naturalize will be effective, but it's sort all by converted mana cost. Not converted mana cost. Yeah, let's go by color. I don't think it made a difference. I'm going to actually do Standard Bearer. No, not Standard Bearer. I'm going to do Crimson, not COP, right? Crimson Acolyte. That's Obsidian. Grab the Crimson. Right there. I only have one, so that should be not as helpful as I was thinking. I thought I had 3, but no, those were Circle of Protection reds. I don't think I should side that in, but I'm going to. Drop one of those and one of those, and to drop out, I don't think Moment's Peace is going to be effective here. It doesn't look like he's a big creature swing, so I'm going to drop that out, and you know what, I'm not putting in Apostle's Blessing. I'm going to keep in Crimson Acolyte though. We're going to do it the other way around. I'll do a spot save for 2 life. I will do that so he doesn't see it coming, as opposed to him just burning me in the face with all his red instead of... Okay, so I drew a bunch of green mana and 3 green pump slivers, so I will keep. He goes first, so... and red, so I'm fairly certain he is going to enjoy that lightning bolt that's in his opening hand, I assume, or burst of flame, or one of those. Oh, that was interestingly placed. So, by the way, this is my favorite forest I have. It's a foil core set, but just the art on it I think is amazing. It's done by John Avon. Alright, so I imagine I'm going to drop a sliver and he is simply going to kill it. And then after he kills it, this thing is going to hit me for 4 damage. So I imagine I did not expect that, honestly. So yeah, see, he kills it with Firebolt. That's the card I was thinking of earlier. And then he's going to hit me for 4. And so I'm going to shut that down by playing Quicksand. He won't be able to attack me again with that. Well. So I'm going to play Spinneret Sliver, because next turn I'll be able to swing with him as a 3/3, as opposed to having him out there or him as a 2/2 next turn. And I have this open, so unless he has land destruction or butt pump to save his Kiln Fiend, this will kill it. Ah, see, I was not expecting this. I thought it was one of the other control decks. Now don't get me wrong, it is controlling, but it is not nearly as dastardly. Alright, so here's a pump. And here is a poisonous sliver. So there's no reason swinging in as long as he has a 1/4 out there. So I'm going to need a white mana soon so I can pop my Armadillo Cloak out. And I believe I will be putting it on him. Unless he... yeah, see, he's gonna burst things down and force me to chump block. So it goes from round 1, I played a tribal elf deck. This turn I'm playing a whatever you would call this deck, I forgot. It's like a aggro combo deck. So yeah, he's gonna wipe my board. Possibly, I'm not sure if he's gonna bother killing off the 1/1. going to block here, and then quicksand that. So now I'm down one land, and he's down a creature. And I really, really need a white mana now, because this would just make the game go so much easier in my favor. And I believe I won game 1, so now I know what to expect in the truly sideboard 4. Throw my Moment's Peace in and such. I doubt he runs the Flaring Pain where damage can't be prevented. I mean, I'm sure he has it in sideboard, but I assume he doesn't expect me to have it, seeing how he hasn't seen it yet. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit of damage here. 4. If I draw white, I can definitely still be in the running. Although I'm sure he's holding back. Alright, it's a white, but it's not the white I wanted. He might go for a complete win right here. And if he goes for it, there's nothing I can do. He has 4 cards in hand. Let's assume 1 or 2 is a creature and 1 or 2 are instants. So there's our sorceries. So here's one, and he gets to draw off of it, so if he can hit me to the face like a lightning bolt or so, that should be game. No, it won't be game yet. 10, 11. He would have to play 2 more. He would have to trigger this twice more. He has a mana floating to Kiln Fiend, so he cannot trigger it yet. He cannot win the game this turn. So what do we got? What do we got? I need a playable creature, but first I'm going to play this and remove this. So remove that, because he is hard to deal with that 4 on the butt. And then play that. If he cannot kill this, the game might still be live, and he cannot kill it yet. I'm not sure what he's holding, but a land was one of them. So I now have, what's he playing for 5? Mold Drifter. Alright, so he's got a flyer out there. And I got double Armadillo Cloak. So let's go ahead and give that to him. And do I wish to swing for 4, gaining 4, possibly losing next turn? Or yeah, I'm gonna hold it. I'm not too worried about it, seeing how we have another game to play. But he can easily win this turn so far. And definitely in the next sideboard I'm going to throw in both my Prismatic Strands along with the Moment's Peace. And the protection from red. Definitely going to throw in the protection from red. Yep, he drew it. Yep, good game. So, I should have swung with him. I would have been alive if I had. Or still alive. It was definitely a risk. I was going to actually try to play this on him again and gain double the life. So draw a card, that would have been nice. I would have gained a lot of life next turn. And then more removal. So let's begin sideboarding. And Moment's Peace. Prismatic Strands. Crimson Acolyte gives me easy block. And actually, I'm going to put in Circle of Protections also, seeing how both his damage dealers are red. Alright, so now that I got that, let me take out Apostle's Blessing. It would still be nice, but I don't want to have to drop other things. What slivers to drop? I'm going to drop one journey, because if I get this out, they're all moot. But let's go ahead and drop one Armadillo Cloak and one Rancor. And I need to drop two more. I'm going to keep all my lands. I'm going to keep... Let's drop one Poison Sliver. And one... I don't really want to drop the Reach Sliver. So let's not drop the Reach Sliver. Let's drop... Oh, let's drop another Armadillo Cloak. Seeing how he runs a lot of burn. So let's submit that. Alright. So that should be good. I hope. And yes, I would like to play first. And why does this not stay there? Alright, I've gotten no white again. I'm going to keep it though, because I have that for the quick. If he drops his 1/2 Kiln, you know, the red creature that costs 1/2 that gets pumped, and just beat me with it. This will be a good removal for that. So let's see, does he drop it? Or does he kill creatures? He kills creatures. Alright, Flame Slash, I'll accept it. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop that anyway, and drop Predatory Sliver, and another Poisonous Sliver. So now they have two Poisonous ones, which yes, it does stack twice. Or it will stack. So each sliver hits, they deal 2 poison damage. And is he going to drop? No, he's going to evoke that. So I have 6 poison damage, which is enough to put him at 1. I really doubt he's going to win this. Just the poison slivers can go so fast. So let's always yield, and always yield, and always yield. So he's at 9. If he cannot drop or get rid of both of these at least. So his mistake was flame slashing that one. He has to remove these 2, which he's going to try. And he'd have to be able to... Nope, he can't do it. That's game. I have game this turn with my Poisonous. So even though I was shy 1 mana, or 1 white, to have this sideboard card be very effective, I am going to win with Poisonous. So there we go. He's going to block it and still take Poisonous 1. And that is that. Let's draw 2 cards just to see. Come on, I said draw. Alright, so no white was coming up. I want to actually draw a few more, see how long till white mana came up. There's one. Alright, so that would have been a while. That would have been very annoying if he could deal with these 3. Hey, I can't move that? Oh, that's annoying. But yeah, if he could deal with those 3, I would have just had a single blocker out of here, and would have been very bad draws until I drew that white. So I took a risk, and it paid off, and that's that. So alright, I'll see you here in a minute for round 3, and enjoy.